Alright, so I wanted to make a video on this trailer when it dropped, but I had other videos to make, Top Gun, Obi-Wan, so it just kind of fell by the wayside. And then a couple days went by and I was like, oh yeah, the Andor trailer, I still want to talk about that. I mean, after all, it is another live-action Star Wars series. That in and of itself makes it worth talking about. So during this year's Star Wars celebration, we got a lot of awesome news. And among all of that, we got our first trailers for The Bad Batch Season 2 and Andor, both of which I am totally looking forward to, but I'm going to talk about Andor. So this is a series centering around the character Cassian Andor, who we remember from Rogue One. He's played by Diego Luna. I guess there are going to be 2 seasons of this show, the first season taking place 5 years before the events of Rogue One, and the second season bridging that gap. So this is our first teaser trailer for season 1. Alright, so what do we got? The funny thing is, for a show called Andor, the title character is not in this teaser a lot. He gets a voiceover and a couple of shots, but really what this teaser is good at is setting up the atmosphere and tone. This is yet another story that takes place, during the Imperial era, before the original trilogy. So the Empire is maintaining that iron fist over the galaxy. We see what looks like a shipyard of some sort, and someone's ringing this bell like a shitty version of Hunchback of Notre Dame or something. And we see the citizens, it looks like they're hiding from the Empire. Maybe they're like planning a rebellion of some sort. And so they're like, oh, holy shit, we gotta hide our stuff. Because, people are scared of the Empire because those admirals tend to be dicks. We see what looks like newer looking versions of those clone carriers from the prequels. I remember like that ship in particular being in Attack of the Clones. So it looks like they've evolved here for the Imperial era. And then Andor's voiceover starts.
They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
We see the Imperial Senate, which I think this is our first time actually seeing it. We've heard of the Imperial Senate before, ever since the first movie.
The Imperial Senate will no longer be of any concern to us.
So now I guess we're gonna see it for the first time. I don't know what role they're gonna play in this story in particular, or why they really matter at all. Like when watching the original trilogy, I was never like, oh, where's the Imperial Senate? I want to learn more about that. Nah, if anything, I was like, give me more Vader. But the way they're playing this up, it almost looks like this is gonna be Star Wars' take on the political statement, with Cassian Andor calling them so fat and satisfied. It's like, okay, maybe the Imperial Senate represents the high upper class, stuffy, uppity business people who are like, yes. You know what I'm talking about. Like the Master of Lake Town from The Hobbit. That's kind of what this is reminding me of. And then we see that Mon Mothma once again comes into play. Genevieve O'Reilly reprises her role from Rogue One, and also a deleted scene from the prequels. I think if I'm actually venturing a guess, this is a story where we will actually learn more about Mon Mothma as a person. I feel like she could be a main character of Andor. Because for the very first time, we see her wearing something other than a bathrobe. That's cool. I mean, I don't know any Star Wars fans who were asking for more Mon Mothma backstory, but shit, I mean, if they're gonna offer it to us, why not? Maybe we'll learn why she cares so much about Bothans in the first place. Ugh, those poor Bothans. We see Stellan Skarsgard show up in this trailer. Alright, I love Stellan Skarsgard as an actor. I think he's terrific. And it was kind of a surprise to see him in this teaser. I mean, I probably heard that he was cast at one point, but I must have forgotten because seeing him in this teaser, I was like, oh, Stellan Skarsgard. Nice. Obviously, I don't know who he's gonna play, or what his role is in this story, but just the fact that he's in this makes me excited because he's a kick-ass actor. And then finally, we do get a couple of shots of our main character, Cassian Andor. Now, as a character in Rogue One, I thought Andor was alright. I liked him enough, but I never personally asked for more backstory on him. I'm actually curious what led to the decision to make this show. Was he a fan favorite from Rogue One? Because I'm pretty sure the fan favorites from that movie were K2SO, the droid, and the blind dude who kicked ass because he was awesome. Cassian Andor, again, he was cool, but hey, you know what? I don't profess to know everything there is to know in life. If there's a good story to be told with this character, then I'm all for it. I want to hear it, especially if it's gonna lead right into Rogue One, which they said it is. Sure, hell yeah, I want to see that. I want to see how Andor eventually meets and reprograms K2SO, who I'm pretty sure is not going to be in this first season, so he'll probably show up in the second season. This is actually going to be 12 episodes, with both seasons 24 in total, which is pretty long for a live-action Disney Plus series. Longest season yet, I think. And of course, I am looking forward to it, again simply because it's a live-action Star Wars series. And those have been pretty enjoyable so far. The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett was alright, first couple episodes of Obi-Wan, also alright, but nothing's really been terrible so far, so I'm pretty sure that Andor is gonna be cool. I mean, this isn't the Star Wars thing that I'm looking forward to the most, that would be Ahsoka, but I might as well enjoy it, and I probably will. So, the teaser trailer for Andor Season 1. Have you watched it? I'm pretty sure you have by now. It's been a few days since it was dropped. What are your thoughts on it? Are you looking forward to this show? Or do you not care at all? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna wrap up watching Volume 1 of Stranger Things 4. I just got 2 episodes left. Gonna finish tonight. My video on that will come soon-ish. Peace!